all of my businesses are going to be so successful. I have a successful YouTube business. I have a successful foot business. I have a successful art business. Celebrities are hitting me up to buy my art. Random people are just sending me money because they just love me. Like they just keep doing it because every time they think of me, it's like, let me send this girl money because she is just the best thing in the world and she deserves it. Like, I deserve a lot of money to be coming to me with ease. Money works for me. I am here, employed by the universe. The universe brings me abundance all the time. And I love it. I get to travel. I got my spa booked. I got my nail appointment booked. And I got my 7Gs. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on life. I'm good on wealth. This is only going up from here. And I can't wait to look back on this because it is an exciting time. So my arm dislocated. Let's talk because I was trying to manifest everything. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. Yes, sir. So let's go into what actually happened yesterday. So yesterday I was writing in my journal, right, and I was like, going in about, of course, the universe and stuff, and I'm just like, man, like, just help me. I go on my walk. I applied to like 3 different jobs, and then I went under a tree and smoked. Then I went to this little area that's by that tree, and it like goes down into like where the sewer and stuff is, but it looks beautiful. Like, it don't look like a sewer, it just looks like where all the water goes, and it's like a bunch of rocks that go down. So yeah, it's a nice scenery basically. Y'all tell me why I'm on my 3rd rock throwing and my arm dislocated. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was just because I was disrupting the nature. Like, I was throwing rocks at the water, I was trying to throw the 3rd rock, trying to stop the water from going, like, a little bit, because it's like a little mini waterfall. Yeah, so I was just like, damn, bitch, like, y'all didn't have to do that shit, but I was there for a good minute, and I was crying, like, help, screaming for help. Nobody came, of course. So I decided to get up and walk up the hill. Went to the sidewalk where like apartment complex was on the top of the hill, screaming like, please, somebody help, please, please. Nobody came. Went to the road. 2 or 3 cars went by. All of them ignored me. My arm is literally out like this because it's dislocated. Like, I was just like, man, this shit's just... I kept touching it because I wanted it to magically just come in place because every time I pushed it up, it didn't move. So, yeah, I just stopped trying, but I made sure my arm still worked, like, I was just like, okay, it still works, please, somebody, please. Like, I was like, universe, please, like, I won't go nowhere without my phone anymore, because I thought that's what it was. And it was either that or me disrupting nature. It was one of those two, because I didn't have my phone on me. I couldn't find it. I lost it, but I still wanted to go on a walk. So yeah, so I did that, and then boom, as soon as I said, like, please, I won't do it again, I won't go, I moved my arm and boom, boom, put it back. And I just started walking like this, like walking all the way home. And that was a long ass walk. And I was trying my best not to bawl and cry because I did not. I had sunglasses on, but I just didn't want nobody to notice because I know my mouth doesn't have sunglasses on. So I know I was, like, it's obvious. So I just kept. Like, I can't even call Jalil. Like, I was just like by myself, and I'm so tired, and I should have never came. And, like, I just, just regretting everything. Cause I was like, universe, y'all do this shit again, I'm not talking to y'all ever again. Like, I was just mad at everybody, everything moving, the wind blowing on me. I was like, stop! You're moving my arm, bitch. But yeah, I'm here, and my arm's, it's better now. Like, it's still sore right here, but it's like sometimes if I don't move it for a little minute, that's when like it gets stiff, and that's why I don't have a sling. Well, I don't have a sling because I ain't got no money. I don't have a sling, so I just be holding my arm like this, and then just like in my lap just to keep like, because I try to support my elbow so that it don't, like, in my mind it feels like it's just gonna drop in any moment, but I try not to think like that because I feel like it was my own fault for thinking so bad, because my thoughts are very strong, and it's a pro and a con, and I haven't had a dislocation in a long time. The last time I did, it was the same arm, but it was like for a different, like, it happened for a different reason. It happened at a different time, and I was in the bed. And matter of fact, I think I talked about it while I was in one of the episodes. So it's crazy that is a thing. But the thing is, it hasn't been a long time, so I think I just overdid it when that happened. But also, I just was like, damn, bitch, like, you can't even throw a fucking rock. Like, I was on myself, so I need to stop talking so negative on myself, and just like let my thoughts run through. And I'm saying the same thing to y'all too, because I would prefer, like, for the people that overthink and just have a lot of thoughts going on, like, they don't actually manifest into your reality unless you force it to, unless you just thinking like that 24/7. Because my arm, I was in the car with Jalil one day, and he was doing this to my arm, like, just massaging it. And as soon as he did that, it just like triggered me. Like, I was just like, oh shit, like, I need to work on my shoulders. So I started working on my shoulders because I already knew, like, it was soon to happen again, because it's like I could feel it. Let me slow down. I was trying to burp, but I was just like, okay, if you don't want it to happen again, you need to strengthen your shoulder. And it seems like coincidentally, every time I try to strengthen my shoulders, that's when the shit pop out. Because the last time it popped out, it was in the middle of the night, and it was after I had watched a TikTok of this girl trying to straighten up her posture. Like, you see how I'm sitting now? Like, this is the safest posture I can do right now, because every time I try to straighten out my posture or try to roll, like, I have rolled shoulders, so now I gotta unroll them. Like, that shit, no, like, that's why that shit's rolled, because it needs to stay right there. The fuck. Like, this shit, it just be like, damn, every time I work out, it seems like it causes more problems to my body, which is very weird, because I want to exercise, I want to do better, but I think it causes more problems because of my health, because it does matter what you eat, and me eating Dunkies every day, and drinking like 2 bottles of water is not really gonna make my bones stronger per se. So that's why I was thinking, like, this, whatever this is probably ripped, so it has to heal over time. So it doesn't need to be dislocating at all. Like, it's not gonna dislocate any more until I get those injections, like, to stabilize your shoulder. Like, I'm not gonna be doing no extreme athletic shit, because I miss doing acrobatic shit and stuff, like when I was in gymnastics and excuse me, and stuff. But it's like, honestly, in this day and age, everybody's making me feel like I'm 60, 70, like going on 80, because of my bones, or because of, oh, I ain't got Megan knees and she's older than me. And it's like, it's the mindset. It really do be the mindset. Because if my mind is telling me that my bones are fragile, all of a sudden I'm hearing a popping noise in my rib. I'm hearing my ankles pop more. My knees been popping, but it's like, it used to sound like it was shattered. But it's not. It's literally a hard ass bone. Like, you see, like, that's how my mind, it gets to me. So I feel like I caused that, because I kept talking about myself like I'm so fragile. And it's like, if you keep saying that you're strong and you're actually stabilized, that's when I go the longest. Because this is the most I've had my dislocation back to back. Like, I think this is the third time it happened, and it's usually because it happened like twice already. So the third time was already coming. Like, if I wouldn't throw that rock, it still would have happened. So it's just one of those where it's like, I just gotta be gentle with myself. And that's the different words. Like, be gentle with myself rather than try to say that I'm weak, because I'm not a weak bitch. The fuck? I'm not a weak bitch. So it's like, I know for a fact that my mind is strong. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get into that. So even when it comes to me thinking of people, like, they just keep popping up literally the same day or the same week. And it's like, okay, everything's connected. You know this. So then let's figure it out in a positive way. Like, that's why even on the internet, they when they're talking about spirituality, they're just like, stay positive, because your mind, like, your thoughts can manifest. And I've seen it multiple times, like, in my life. Like, literally, like, if you say that's gonna happen and then it does happen, now you're like, great, I was right. And it's like, at this point, I'm tired of being fucking right. I want to be wrong about shit going to shit. I want this shit to blossom. Like, that's what I'm saying, 10:01 was on the clock when I said that. So, like, these angel numbers, they just be everywhere. And it's just like, I love it sometimes. Sometimes I wish they were in my bank account. I don't want to see a bunch of angel numbers and none of them are in my bank account. Like, come on. Let me go ahead and get some of that. Thank you. Thank you. But, let's see. I'm really stalling to see Jalil. But I'm trying to think of another thing to talk about. Oh yeah, hoodoo tip. Uh, if you want to release something, write it on a piece of paper and burn it. If you want to manifest something, write it on a bay leaf and burn it. Because I used to get that confused because people just would say something and go with it. And I had a problem with doing that too. And it's like, this is why your stuff not working, because you're trying to go by what somebody else is saying. And not only what they're saying, you're not even doing your research. You're just like, whatever they said, you just boom, did it. And then now fucking uh fucking shit is getting released and you didn't even know. Like, you thought you were manifesting this shit and it's literally getting released because you're doing it on paper. And that's what I mean. Like, people spread knowledge but don't even know the full knowledge of it. So it's like, if you don't really know, then don't spread it. Like, if you don't really know, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't really know because I don't do my own research sometimes. But the things that I do be telling y'all, where it's like, I just say it, like, I don't, well, I think you have to. No, like, I know for a fact that you have to do this to do this. Because I just learned you're not supposed to block candles. So, it's like, it's just a different thing every day. And I'll have more knowledge on other things than this. Like, oh, I can't wait to do a episode of Christianity, honestly. I feel like that shit would blow up in the wrong way. But it's like, the stuff that I learned, it's like a fresh, ¿cómo se dice? Breath. Oh, no, fuck. No, fuck it. No. Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air, yeah. Breath of fresh air. Yeah, that's what they were trying to say inside. Let me stop playing for y'all think I'm mentally unstable, because it's not cute, it's not quirky. It's a struggle sometimes, but I don't know. I don't want to keep self-diagnosing, because I really just be vibing, and then all of a sudden, y'all asses want to tell me what the fuck I got. And then be right on the dot. I don't like that shit. I don't like being diagnosed. I don't like the fact that y'all are trying to convince me that I have autism, I have ADHD, I have schizophrenia, I have personality disorder, I have this. Like, y'all are trying to name every disorder on that TikTok app and then make these people go crazy. Like, make them go crazy. Because I'm honestly, I've been going through a spiritual psychosis, because it's like, this means something. It gotta mean something. This all means something. And it's like, girl, half the time it's just numbers. So that's why I just, sometimes if I see the numbers, I just look back and then look 1, 2, 3. You see what I mean? I just be like looking in and out, just look away, because what do you want me to do with that? Like, I've been told my guys that I need other things, and that was when I was getting sent the TikToks, and I was just like, semi, like, because sometimes the TikToks be wrong too. Like, you have to use your discernment for real, and I'm learning to use mine more and more in my intuition, because it's like, okay, you know Jalil ain't cheating on you with no nigga. So it's like, if the tarot card reader's telling me that, I'm not gonna believe it. Like, it's just gonna be like okay, y'all, that was very random. I asked for confirmation of my abundance. I didn't ask, was this nigga fucking a nigga? Like, that's it's like, it's common sense. But people will still try to fit everything into their reality. And I had a problem with that at first, because I'm like, if you know this is not your situation, why are you trying to use what they said and try to mold it into your situation? Like, huh? Your dog's not even dead. This bitch is talking about a dead dog. You don't even have a dog. I don't even have a dog. So it's just like, maybe I'm going to get a dog in the future. Like, it was terrible, y'all. It was terrible. So I'm glad I'm out of that now. I'm very proud of myself, really, because it seems like things become more of a struggle when you're struggling mentally, and people can't tell because it's technically not a struggle to them if you're moving and talking normally to them. So it's like when you say something, it's like, since when? I just don't show it, bitch. I just be chilling by myself because I like to figure it out and then come back. Like, let me figure this shit out and then I'll come back and talk to you, okay? Alright. You said no? Bye. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, it's just one of those, honestly. And every time we talk about our age, we be talking about our age like we're older than what we are. So I'm gonna stop doing that too because I do be calling you a little old, and I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty much what we going through. Like, it's just like, oh, like physically, I'm all of a sudden feeling something. Yeah, because you're speaking that shit. Stop saying that shit. It's not funny anymore. It's just like, oh, look at, I got bad knees. Now all of a sudden, everybody got bad knees. Everybody's knees were fine in the 2010s. Not when we were 10, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just like these adults, they weren't complaining about knee problems at 20. I'm just saying. Like, it's just like everybody complaining about something being wrong. And at the end of the day, it's okay for nothing to be wrong at all. I have to convince myself sometimes because I'm like, I'm sorry, I just keep looking at myself. I just look so good. Like, I don't know what it is. You see? I think it's the love, y'all. I think it's the self-love. It has to be. Because people swear that I look different or, you know, besides the niggas that just trying to fuck. I mean, like, everybody that's literally just saying, like, oh, you look different. But they really trying to say I look good as fuck without even trying. That's what they want to say. That's what they want to say. Bitch, you look good as fuck without even trying. Like, I'm going to tell my friends that when I see them. When I start back seeing them, I ain't seen nobody in, like, 3 months, y'all. Like, goddamn, I ain't seen nobody in fucking 3 months, y'all. Like, I just been a loner. I don't know what it is, but we finna get back in business because it's finna get hot outside. Let me stop playing for the shit. It's finna get hot outside. I already texted my friends like, hey, when I get this money up, we finna get this funny up. We finna get, we finna start acting real funny this summer. Not in a bad way. Like, the funny as in, like we having a good time. We got niggas, so it's just one of those, like, we finna be, we here to party, bitch. Not fuck. Party. Not fuck. I'll fuck at home. Like, it's just one of those. Because people be forgetting they have a whole relationship when the summer hit. For some odd reason, it's like, when it start getting hot, it's just like, it starts getting disloyal. Like, it's crazy out here, you know? Not I. I think I'm over the whole phase, everybody trying to make up. Because when I so-called went through it, I didn't like it. It lasted like 2 weeks, and then it's just like, ugh. Like, men already disgust me, so I feel like that's what it is. And then it's hard to talk to women because I am bisexual, but it's like the women that I did talk to, they would, one, either already have to be into me, or two, have to be like compatible, I'll say. And I feel like Bumble was more compatible than Tinder. And the other apps, honestly, I mean, I don't know what I expected from Tinder, but I expected more because that's where me and my boyfriend met, and we still going on strong. So it's just like one of those, like, it don't even matter. It just depends on the people on the app, not the actual app. Oh yeah, did I even explain how this boy tried to make fun of me for wanting a gentleman? Like, he brings it up almost every year, maybe, that we've been together. We've been together for like, what, 15 years? And this boy like, yeah, you were on Tinder looking for a gentleman trying to make fun of me. And here you are, babe. And yet, here you are. My door is getting open. I'm getting my kisses. I'm getting my food cooked for me. Like, let me stop. I'm making him sound like a maid. He actually just does shit that I do as well. Like, we're compatible as hell. Let's move on before I yeah, bitch, you better not. You know, like, I'm not even on that, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I've just been feeling good lately, and he just makes it better, you guys. So what I was thinking, we gotta whisper now, cause you know they might be listening. So I was thinking that I should win the lottery and take him to Jamaica, but he's already been to Jamaica. I'm the one that hasn't traveled. Like, I want to travel the world, but I haven't been nowhere for real. I've only been through the States. I haven't been out of the country. So the plan is to know what? I'm gonna write this down because I have some stuff written down already. Because I don't want to tell y'all for real, for real. I just wanted to show y'all how much I love him. That's my babies. He be putting my goddamn. And that's another thing with men. I feel like that's what it is. Because people say that I'm intimidating or whatever, and it's like, okay, I mean, I don't know what to do with that information, but doesn't seem good or bad. Like, it's just like, okay. I mean, it is good, honestly, because it keeps the people that I really don't give a fuck about, like, it keeps them away. Because they see that I don't want to be bothered, then they're not going to bother me. And half the time, I'm not even trying to look like that. Like, it's just my face. When my face is rested, like, it's just like my face, my eyebrows, they slowly go like this. And that's why, like, my face relaxes like this. And I look mad, I guess. But I try to, every once in a while, I go like this to just help. But yeah. What I was gonna say was the thing with men. It seems like a lot of them are insecure and don't know how to dominate a woman. Even though the ones with the most opinions, they seem like the ones that don't know how to. I mean, obviously they don't because hello, they gotta follow a alpha to become one. And that's the stupidest thing I ever fucking heard. And it's like he doesn't refer himself as that shit, and I'm so glad. Sometimes I be side on him, but he's a man. But it's like still, he knows how to take control. That's all. That's all it is. Like you know the time when to, you know the time when not to. Like don't try me, but you can try me. Like you know, he can. But it's like any other nigga, I just be like, okay, did you do it or what? Like I don't even be trying to be nice to them because they think that you like them as soon as you be nice. Like as soon as you be nice to a man, as soon as you give him common courtesy, it's over. It's over. Now you're a hoe. Now you're doing the most. Now you're doing da 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 da. And it's like, bitch. First of all, I've been told you I had a boyfriend, bitch. I've been told you I'm not interested, bitch. And I've been told you that I need my fucking money. Because usually niggas, they'll give me money and then expect me to fuck. And it's like, I never asked for this money for real, for real. You offered this. Because you thought that's what I wanted. And it is what I wanted. But I got what I wanted. So why the fuck would I do that with you? Crazy, bitch. But yeah, starting to sound like sprinkle sprinkle. Shout out to her. But for real though, like it's just the fuck. Like it just. I feel like I'm just getting bored with people because I'm starting to find my soul tribe. And when I wasn't, like when I was like a lost young Padawan, I was trying to impress people, like to become my friend. And it's like, girl, you gonna go home alone. After this, after y'all have y'all look it together, you're gonna go home alone. Y'all are not gonna do that bop bop. Y'all not gonna click it off. Cause it's always that awkward, like when you first meet people, and it's like it's either hit or miss. It's either hit or miss. If it's an in between, it's a miss. To me, it's a miss. I just like obviously we weren't really on that, but people are awkward. I'm awkward, but when I meet with people, I honestly try my best not to be awkward. But I used to try my best to impress them, and it's like I'm just naturally funny. I'm just naturally sexy. Like I'm just naturally that girl. So of course, I'm chill. Like when you have more confidence in yourself, it comes easier when you are making friends. It's like I'm a loner by choice because I don't like some people, and it's like the people I do like or the people that I do like latch on to that I would want to start to get to know. It's like okay, like you cool, like this is gonna be a long lasting friendship, and they usually do. My friends usually grow out of me, and I grow out of them. Like sometimes it don't be problems per se. It's just like this is not gonna be a long lasting friendship. Like I already know it's not. So why would I even try to fake it? Because when I did fake it, it didn't work out. I still lost a friend, and she still try to hit me up every once in a while. But it's like I don't know how to tell her that I don't want nothing to do with her. In a good way, I guess, because people play dumb. Like as soon as you explain, they still ask that dumbass question of what you mean, and that's gonna make me block you like 10 times because the shit pissed me off. Like I hate that. Like what are you talking about? because I try my best to explain in the most detailed way to so you don't ask that dumbass question, and yet people still try to ask so that you can explain it a different way or just keep talking. They understood what you said, but like I brought up the problems in our friendship, and she just, just didn't seem like it was a problem at all. Just kept throwing it off, so I just stopped talking to her. Like after that, I just, okay. Like it takes a lot for me to not be someone's friend, especially if we have been friends. But for my friends so far, I mean, we're all long distance, so I feel like that's why it's really working, because we all got our own space, we all got our own thing going on, but we still get together when we can. Like, I feel like that's what grown friends do, but some people just don't like the fact that they don't see you every day, and it's like, we not fucking, we don't need to be seeing each other every day. And even if, I still wasn't seeing them niggas when we were. Like, I just don't like people around me, but me and Jalil, that's what I mean. We're so compatible. I thought I was gonna be alone forever. Like, not, not even playing. Like, I thought I was gonna be, like, alone in the house. Like, I knew, of course, I was gonna find somebody eventually, but I was just like, you're gonna have to live over there. I like being in my own space, but I mean, we live together. We've been living together since day one. Since day one on the Tinder app, and it's just been fine. Other people, it just seemed to not work out. I just don't like living with other people. But yeah, shout out to Holly, my last roommate at Auburn. Shout out to her. She was pretty dope. She was pretty cool. We barely talked. Loved her. Loved her for that. The times we did, it was chill. It was nothing weird. Like, she had her own thing, I have my own thing. I like people that have their own things. I feel like that's what it is. Because it's like, if you have a distraction, if you have, not necessarily a distraction, if you have good interests, like, besides, like, a whole friendship. Because if you're obsessed with friendships, you're going to lose yourself, honestly. Because you come first. Always, always, always. You feel like your friend's acting weird, you can either tell them, one, or just distance yourself, depending on how close of a friend they are. Because some people, they claim that they're my friends, and it's really like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all know we're acquaintances. So why are you acting like we're actual friends? Because people just throw the word around. That's really why. It's like, oh yeah, you're my friend. It's like, but I can't come to you for nothing. You don't come to me for nothing. We don't talk. We don't even hang out. Like, are you my, I guess, online friend? Because I do have online acquaintances, but it's like, if we were never gonna hang out, I really don't talk to them long. Like, I just like to talk with people to keep my content going. Like when you're replying to people, it's like, I don't want to call them fans, because they're not fans. They're just people that feel like I'm funny, feel like I'm cute. They want to follow me. Then follow me. But yeah, my followers. But I don't like that word either, because I just don't like the word, because they don't follow me. It's just like, they're just keeping up with my creativity, I'll say. Because I follow a lot of people on social media that I like. Like, I like their personality, I like their art, or I like their music, I like whatever they're doing, or just them as a person. Like, that's it. But people just be following people just to follow them. Like, the bitch gotta be BBL, and it's like, I used to do that on Instagram because I wanted that body goal before I found out that those were all BBLs. Before it became a big thing, that was when I was like, yeah, I'm finna look like this woman. Yeah, didn't work. I have a nice body. I'll give myself that. I do. It's just one of those, like, it's, you don't have it, so you want it. And everybody struggles with that. Like, you always want something that somebody else has, but it's just the worst feeling, like, ugh, like, until you get over it, because I eventually got over it. I still look at myself a lot in the mirror, but I don't really, like, I just be trying to get my abs. At this point, I'm just trying to get my abs. My booty, my body, I have a naturally nice body, so it's just like, every time I gain weight everywhere. And it just goes from there. My stomach, sometimes it get a little pudgy. I'm like, nope, babes. I start massaging my sides. And that works too, y'all. Tip. They actually charge people hundreds and hundreds of dollars for body massage to look like a BBL, and it's like I be massaging my waist because I don't want the muffin top. I don't want to keep fat in my belly to where I'm just legs. Like my legs are always nice, but I want my waist and my hips and my everything to look nice with it. You know, like it's just like a, you know what I mean? Like I do this, I do this, I take my this and just do that like in the middle of the night. If I'm laying on my side, I do that. But I mean now I really don't because I had a hard ass time laying down last night trying not this bitch. But she been stable. She been getting better. Real good. Since it's been 30 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and go. Probably make another video. But we're gonna figure out a topic. That's really what we need to do. Figure out a topic.